Hey guys, Gaming Off the Grid here. We recently purged our PS2 collection, and you guys seem to enjoy that episode quite a bit. So in today's episode, it's time to purge our Nintendo Wii collection. What are we drinking today?
Today we're drinking Brandy by Boulevard. It's a spiced imperial stout aged in apple brandy barrels.
Sounds delicious. You know the drill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon so you never miss an upload. And sit back, relax, pour yourself a beer if you care to, and it's about time to purge the Nintendo Wii collection and send the games we don't want straight to you.
Hey everybody, Kevin Algebra here. I want you to sit back, relax, pour yourself a beer if you care to, and enjoy this episode of Gaming Off the Grid. Cheers, fellas.
All right, here we go. Game hunting season is right around the corner. It's still a little too cold outside, but spring is on its way. So we gotta make room for the hunting season.
Yeah, last time we did this when we purged our PS2 collection, it felt good to make room for new games, and you guys seem to like it, so we're back again. Time to purge the Nintendo Wii, one of our favorite go-to consoles.
Yeah, and you know, along the way, if you guys know, the Wii has, you know, a lot of great games, but also has a lot of shovelware.
Yeah.
And we've kept a lot, got rid of a lot, but there are a few games on the shelf that in the last year we haven't played. And if we are gonna play it, it's gotta go. We only want to keep the games we're gonna play. So we will get rid of games along the way, and in the comment section below, you tell us which ones you want, and we will mail them to your
if you are
mailbox.
the first one to say, hey, I want X game, you get it. If you're not the first, sorry.
Yeah, but anyway, let's go through. We're going to shoot to get rid of at least 5 games, but we'll see what happens along the way. It's kind of a make or break situation.
Yes.
So moving right along here, we start off with A Boy and His Blob. This game is definitely not going anywhere.
No, we actually talked about this game in our 5 great games that you thought died on the NES video. Dude, this game on the Wii is so sweet.
Definitely one you need to pick up. When you get into multiplayer games, Alien Syndrome from Sega is 4-player co-op, and you can't quite get rid of a game like that because we're all about co-op. Moving right along, we got the Arcade Hits shooter with Gunblade and LA Machine Guns. You guys know we like gun games. That game ain't going nowhere. The Lego Batman game. This is your favorite superhero.
Oh,
mine too.
It is. And the Lego games, they're fun. They're fun multiplayer games.
And this is co-op.
Yeah, that's why I love it. And it's just such a sweet game. So that's staying. Boom Blox.
Yeah,
okay.
So we put some time into this one a while back. I think it was maybe for a party games episode. This is a lot of fun. This was very competitive. I remember you getting like hyper jacked up.
Dude,
I wanted to smash you over the head with a Wiimote.
It's really simple, but it's also like very weird and unique, and it's a fun party game.
Yeah,
we'll probably talk about it eventually.
It's kind of like a video game big kid version of Jenga.
Yeah, it really is, because there's just big towers and stuff, and you shoot it, and there's like motion involved. It's awesome. Ooh.
The Blob 1 and 2. These games,
fantastic games.
They are so much fun. You basically are painting an area, and you have to like kind of recapture a town that the color has been sucked out of. They are fantastic. Not going anywhere. I love those. THQ, back when they were still killing it and drilling it. The Calling, I love this. It's a horror game.
Ooh.
And it's from Hudson Soft, which they're not really around anymore. And there's a lot of creepy things that happen in this game. This game actually might end up in a Halloween episode.
I'm excited for that.
The voices and stuff come through the Wiimote.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, it's crazy. Underrated first-person shooter. I want to get the second one, Conduit, another Sega game.
Yeah.
It is a great game to play with the Nyko Perfect Shot. It's not an on-rail shooter, so you need the peripheral, but it makes it a lot of fun. This game is a very underrated first-person shooter, not going anywhere. Crash of the Titans.
It's a Crash game. Ever heard of him? Yeah.
And it's 2-player.
You can't go anywhere.
Can't get rid
Sorry.
of it. Dead Space Extraction. If you've watched our Light Gun series, you know all about this game not going anywhere. Donkey Kong Country Returns.
You can't get rid of that. That's a staple in the Nintendo Wii library.
Yeah, absolutely. Dragon Quest Swords. Square Enix.
So that's the same people that made Kingdom Hearts.
It's an RPG.
Yes. We've said our complaints about RPGs, especially how busy we are.
Yeah, we just don't have the time anymore. This is a really good copy. It's complete. It's got the Square Enix mail card in it.
Wow.
It's a 1-player game. Somebody out there will enjoy this way more than us.
Yeah,
this is a really good copy of this game.
I don't think we'd ever play it.
Yeah.
As much as I want to, like the time, you know.
Man, this is flawless. First on the board. Can we part ways with this?
First on the board. Well, let's start a maybe pile, and then go back and
Yeah, I want to play this game, but realistically, when are we ever going to get to it?
Yeah, probably in 2030.
Yeah.
10 years.
Epic Mickey.
Great game.
Yep, and Disney games. I'm a sucker for them. Excite Truck.
Excite Truck. It's part of the Excite Bike series.
It is. It's a Nintendo exclusive. I hate the controls because it's only on a Wiimote, but
it's
still fun to play multiplayer.
Fun, yeah.
Fling Smash.
Ooh.
This game's a fun one. It's kind of more of a puzzle-driven game, up to 2 people. You're just kind of launching your dude in, seeing what you can take out. I think you would really like this game, but are we gonna play it?
I don't think so. I love puzzles, but it's been on the shelf for over a year now, and we haven't touched it.
Complete in box.
I think put it in the pile. Put it in the pile.
Okay.
And if people are probably like, oh man, you should play that. Well, too late.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, I can't get rid of that.
Ghost Squad's
such a terrible game, but it's a fantastic Leica.
It is. It's fantastic. GoldenEye, I love this version of the game.
Oh, it's sweet.
Yep, that's not going anywhere. You can play with a classic controller, GameCube controller, so many options.
Guitar Hero Wars of Rock. I love Guitar Hero. The only problem is we don't have the guitar for the Wii.
Yeah, so it's a weird deal because we're set up to play Guitar Hero and Rock Band on the PS2 and the PS3.
Yes.
We have all the stuff.
Everything.
So there's no point in us owning this copy. I would love to have this game a part of our collection.
But is that game available on other consoles?
That's a good question. We'll look into it.
So should we put it in the maybe?
I think it's in the maybe pile.
Oh, that makes me so sad. I love Guitar Hero.
Light gun games coming down the pipe here, not getting rid of any of those. Gunslingers.
Awesome.
Heavy Fire.
Awesome.
House of the Dead 2 and 3. House of the Dead Overkill.
No, that started the channel.
Yeah.
Next on the list, Indiana Jones Lego. It's another Lego game. This game's awesome. And plus Indiana Jones.
You guys ain't getting that.
Kirby's Epic Yarn. We did a full Let's Play on this game. This game's so awesome. It's so adorable. It's just a great platformer. And it just visually looks great. The Last Story.
It's one of my favorite games in my Wii collection. I've only played the first 3-4 hours of the game, which is nothing basically. But that's not going anywhere. That's if there's an RPG I'm going to go back and finish on the Wii, it's going to be that game.
The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Neither one of those are going anywhere.
No, those are staples. You love your Zelda. Akami. That's a sweet cover.
It's a great Capcom game. Honestly, I like it on the Wii. I would rather play it on the PS2. But I can't get rid of this game.
Next we got Overlord, Dark Legend.
Man, I've always really enjoyed this game.
I've never played this game.
I just love the art style of this game. This is the one I didn't beat, but I got into it heavy. Will I go back and play it? That's the tough part.
He's debating right now. It's in really good shape, complete in box.
Yes. Damn, man.
Dude, if you're on the fence, we can keep it. We don't have to get rid of it.
Let's get rid of it. It's about making space.
Oh, yeah! Wow, we're making Mad World. Awesome game.
It's a game nobody talks about nowadays. Beautiful art style. It's cel-shaded, black and white, and the only color is blood.
Yeah, it's freaking sweet. Mario and Sonic Olympic Games and Winter Olympic Games.
I would possibly offer those up, but the Olympics are coming down the pipe, and we have plans for those games.
We have plans for those games. Mario Kart Wii, stable.
Nope.
Mario Party 8, I'm not a huge fan of Mario Party, but it's staying. Mario Strikers Charge, not the best Mario Strikers, but it's still a great game.
Yeah, the original on the GameCube is superior for sure.
Medal of Honor Heroes 2. We have 2 copies of this. Why do we have 2?
Well, we were doing that light gun game episode,
yes.
And Jason, Metal Jesus Rocks, recommended this game in one of his Hidden Gems videos. The ironic thing about this game is it is one of the games says it's 4-player. And it's not.
Yeah, and then this one says 1 player.
This one's accurate. I don't know
misprint.
I don't know which one of these 2 we're gonna keep. I kind of want to keep the misprint.
Yeah, so do I, because it's more rare, probably.
But if you're a light gun fan, this is a game you need to add to your collection. It's actually pretty damn good.
Next up is Metroid Prime 3.
No.
And then Metroid Other M.
Absolutely not.
Muramasa. Fantastic
The
game.
Demon Blade. If you guys haven't picked that one up, it's a must-own.
Need for Speed Carbon. Need for Speed is a huge franchise, but I never got into it.
I'm just thinking I would rather own Carbon on something else. The other Need for Speed game...
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
You know what? This one, you can use a GameCube controller.
Which is awesome.
And it's 4-player as opposed to 2.
Yeah, I think we should keep it.
I think we keep Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, we keep Hot Pursuit.
That one stays.
Next up is Nerf. N-Strike Elite, a terrible light gun game.
It's staying.
It's staying. Then we got Knight's Journey of Dreams, which is a fantastic game.
This is a great game. Knight's Into Dreams on the Sega Saturn is one of the best Saturn games, and this game picks up the torch where that game left off. It's a game that I don't think a lot of people played because I don't think a lot of people who owned the Wii were big Sega Saturn fans, right? Sega Saturn seemed to draw in more like hardcore gamers.
Yeah.
The Wii was more your casual gamer. I think this game flew under a lot of people's radar. And pull that thing back out. A unique factoid about this game is on the back it shows the Wiimote, but you can actually use the GameCube controller with this game, which I think makes the game play a lot better.
It does.
So,
it feels a lot better.
Yeah, so this is one we will never get rid of.
No, never.
It's a very cool, the stylistic aspect of the game is awesome.
Next up is Obscure, The Aftermath, another horror game.
Yes, survival horror.
It can't be true! What a nightmare!
We're big fans of the first Obscure on Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
And that game is just, it's fantastic. It's a little campy, it's a little dodgy, it's a little buggy, but it's still a game, if you're a survival horror fan, that you need to play. Moving right along, we got a couple games that I have not had the chance to play yet. Pac-Man Party, but it's a 4-player party game. You gotta give most 4-player games a chance.
Yeah, and it's a party game.
Yeah.
We love party games. I think we need to keep that and give it a chance.
Yep, and then Pictionary. This is funny.
It's funny that it's just on the Wii.
It is. We have the peripheral. We got this at with a lot of things that we bought. We haven't had a chance to play them both together. I'm guessing this game is dog shit. I'm guessing we will want to give it away, but until I try it with everything, I can't part ways.
But I'm going to tell you right now, I'd rather play Pictionary in real life, like on the board.
Yeah, we have some heavy hitters coming down the pipe here. Punch-Out's not going anywhere. Rayman's Raving Rabbids, not going anywhere. Red Steel 1 and 2, Rez 4. Resident Evil Darkside Chronicles. These are the two light gun games. Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside Chronicles. If you're a light gun fan and a Rez fan, matches made in heaven.
So great.
Man, I feel like, was it Darkside Chronicles we liked a little bit better?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Both are great, but something about that one just is a little bit better. Saint. Rhymes with taint.
Not a good sign.
You know, I just don't know anything about this game. It is a 2-player game, which makes me kind of want to hang on to it.
And the cover looks really sweet.
It does look really amazing. It's complete in box. I just don't think... What do you think? I don't know that we're going to go back and play this, man.
Man, I have no ties to it. I'm down to get rid of it. I honestly didn't even know that was on the shelf.
Yeah, it looks cool, but I just don't know. I'm not feeling the juju.
Yep.
It's going.
Send it.
Sin and Punishment.
Oh, fantastic.
Lego Star Wars Complete Saga is up next.
We actually have this copy for the 360, and it does play better and look better on the 360. I know we have other Lego games for the Wii, but I think since we already have it, we get rid of it.
Yeah,
it's a great game,
Yeah,
though.
if you're a Star Wars fan, I think it's a must-play. It's also a great co-op game. If we didn't have it on another console, we'd for sure keep it. But I'm willing to send it on.
Yeah, let's do it.
Pay it forward. Super Mario All-Stars.
Limited edition, no.
Yep, keeping it. Super Mario Brothers Wii, keeping. Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, some of the best Mario games ever made, which you haven't got a chance to play them yet.
I've dabbled.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Paper Mario.
Great game.
Super Smash Bros.
Oh, incredible.
Tales of Symphonia. This is one I could almost part ways with, but it's 4-player, which makes me
want to try it.
Yeah, we gotta keep it.
Yeah, we gotta try
I remember playing this game back in the day, just a little bit, liking it, but I don't remember why. But we gotta play it. Target Terror.
This is a fantastic.
It is. It's one of the
live action.
Yeah,
it's live action Konami shooter. It's awesome.
This is honestly one of the best hidden gem light gun games we have ever found.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, it's terrible, but it's incredible.
I legitimately freaking love this game. I'm so glad we got it.
Tiger Woods 07 and 08.
I think we've professed our love for the early day Tiger Woods games on the channel before.
But on the Wii, the motion,
yeah,
I don't know about that.
If you like that, let us know. We'll send these your way. I think they're both going.
Yeah, they are. Wow, look at that stat.
Yeah, we were going to go 5 games. It's getting out of control.
More.
Ultimate Shooting Collection. This is probably one of our prized pieces in the collection,
right?
I
picked this up at Midwest Gaming Classic 2019.
I believe this was a Baltimore Retro Gaming recommendation, which doesn't surprise me. He's the shooting guy.
And it's such a fantastic collection.
Yeah. It's got Radio Allergy, Chaos Field, Kairos, and Chaos Field's it's a banger on the GameCube, so to get it relatively cheap.
And you can use the GameCube controller, so.
Link's Crossbow, we got to keep that. Wario Land Shake It.
Yeah,
Keeping
absolutely.
it. Smooth Moves.
Oh, so much fun. That's a great party game.
Then we got Wii Fit, Wii Sports, Wii Play. I think you got to keep those for party game purposes.
Yeah, just in case
and to
you
get
want,
fit if you ever care.
If you want to get in shape.
Xenoblade.
Oh, such a fantastic game. We cannot get rid of that.
And this is going to piss off Captain Algebra. Although I've played Xenoblade on the Wii U.
The second one?
Yes. This game's still sealed.
Ooh.
It's one of the only sealed games that I have on the shelf.
But we will play it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
We will.
For sure. Absolutely. That's it. That's our
Should we go through
small
these?
little Wii collection.
Or just cut them?
I think in these situations,
We just gotta...
you just rip the Band-Aid off.
Yep. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got rid of double.
Yeah. Double what we set out to do. Dragon Quest Swords, Fling Shot, Guitar Hero, Warriors of Rock, Overlord, Medal of Honor 2, Need for Speed Carbon, Saint, Star Wars, Lego, Star Wars, and 2 Tiger Woods games. If you guys want them, the first week it's open, leave a comment. If you're the first person to comment, you will get one of the games. If you need 1 or 2 of them for your collection, we'll think about it. I would like to keep it to 1 game per comment so we can spread the love to as many places as possible. If it's beyond a week, we will probably sell it or something like that because the idea is to make room on the game shelf.
Yeah,
So,
and we've made a dent. Makes me happy.
Yep,
I like
made
getting
a
rid of
dent.
things.
and we're just going to keep things strong.
Speaking of making a dent, let's talk about this beer.
Wow. It's really all I can say. So Boulevard, they're great at making beers that appeal to the masses, right? But occasionally they throw a banger out there that is above board, that's just a very obtuse and quality effort. And that is how I feel about Brandyland. It's like up on that level of like their rye on rye. Like this was an experiment type of beer.
It was. And it's a very limited release. So this is a spiced Imperial Stout aged in apple brandy barrels. I don't think I've ever had anything aged in apple brandy barrels. We've had that like brandy bourbon mix a while back, but man, this is very unique, very tasty. It's very like sweet.
It is.
And like kind of a little bit fruity.
Yeah, that apple definitely comes through.
This doesn't taste like an Imperial Stout, but it's still dark and still has really it's really weird.
I think you're probably pulling that out because a lot of Imperial Stouts, bourbon, rye barrels, things like that.
Burn.
Yeah, but this is a very soft and drinkable Imperial Stout, and it's a lot sweeter than most. This is one of those beers I've never heard of someone doing something in this exact form.
Yeah,
and they absolutely nailed it with this one. This is delicious.
It's so good. And man, if you haven't had any of Boulevard's upper echelon beers, they are incredible. They're limited releases, so they might be kind of hard to find, but they're so
This
good.
beer, like, I'm going to put it like a slight notch below world class. This is
still really high.
This is really freaking good. It's a very, very good Imperial Stout. If you see it out and about, you've got to try this beer.
It's so good. And speaking of so good, the Nintendo Wii, one of our favorite go-to consoles. We love it so much that we're getting rid of 10 games.
Yes.
But
just to make room for others.
Just to make room, because there's so many games on the Wii. There's so much shovelware. We pick up games all the time, and we don't ever put them on the shelf because they're crap. These games...
They made the shelf, but they don't deserve to stay there.
Yes, and you guys hopefully will enjoy these games, and if you need them, let us know, please.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not that they're bad games, they're just games we don't see ourselves playing on the Wii, so why have them? It's all about playing games. That's what we do here. So we would like to pay it forward. Make sure in the comment section below, within the first week of the release of this episode, you let us know which games you would like us to send your way. We always appreciate you tuning in and subscribing to the channel. Keep gaming, keep drinking. We'll see you right here next time on Gaming Off the Grid.
Did we get it?
I think we got it.
That felt pretty good.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Yeah. See, bitch.
Get out the way tonight.
Today. Hello?
All right, here we go. Game hunting season is right around the corner. All right, here we go. Game hunting season is right around the corner in our area. It's still... Okay. All right, here we go. Game hunting season is still... Okay.
Let's get rid of it.
We have it on 360.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as we have it somewhere else. Shit.